על הבתים שלנו, איתו אנשים, חלק הם חטפו, כמוני חטפו.
Okay, my mom is telling the horrific stories. She's saying that many people, a swarm of people came through the fence. The defense cost 2.5 billion shekels and it didn't help even a little bit. My mom is saying that she was taken on the back of a motorbike with her body, with her legs on one side and her head on another side, that she was taken through the plowed fields with a man in front on one side and a man behind her, and that while she was being taken, she was hit by sticks by Shabab? Yeah, Shabab people. Until they reached the tunnels. There they walked for a few kilometers on the wet ground. There are a huge network of tunnels underneath. It looks like a spider web.
שמחתי לראות שתי נשים שהגיעו אלינו חזרה.
I was happy to see two women who arrived back with us, all in all in good condition, very emotional and happy. I felt that it was a great privilege to stand and see and greet these two women. We took them to the ward where they met their families. There was great happiness, many tears, a lot of crying. They are amazing people.
Hamas freed 2 more hostages on Monday. Both Israeli women, the group said, were released on health grounds. Video from Hamas was said to show the 2 hostages, Nurit Cooper and Yocheved Lifshitz, before they were released. The pair was seen led by an armed fighter to a Red Crescent vehicle. Video from Egypt's Al Qahira news station showed Cooper and Lifshitz transferred onto ambulances at Rafah crossing between Gaza and Egypt. Israeli media have confirmed their identities. They are only the second release since militants crossed the border into southern Israel more than 2 weeks ago, killing around 1,400 people and abducting more than 200 hostages. An American woman and her daughter were freed on Friday. Meanwhile, Israel's police and the Shin Bet intelligence agency released video from their interrogations of captured Hamas gunmen who took part in the rampage. In clips, one handcuffed detainee, said to be a Hamas militant, described the chilling orders he was given.
The first instruction regarding civilians was to kill men and hold women, elders, and children hostages.
Reuters was unable to verify the video or whether the individuals in it were speaking under duress. Over 2 weeks since the October 7th assault, Israeli aircraft have continuously bombed targets in the Gaza Strip. On Monday, Gaza's health ministry said over 400 people have died in airstrikes over the past 24 hours, most in southern Gaza, next to which Israeli troops and tanks have massed for a possible ground invasion. Israeli officials have not formally given an official start date to the looming assault, but sources tell Reuters the White House, Pentagon, and State Department have stepped up private appeals for caution in conversations with the Israelis. In public, the United States has stressed Israel's right to defend itself, but the sources say a U.S. priority is to gain time for negotiations to free other hostages.
What we were doing.
Asked about the possibility of a ceasefire in a news conference on Monday, U.S. President Joe Biden said he wouldn't consider backing one until all the hostages are released.